Students, so in human organ system we are seeing the different organ system. So particularly digestive system we have seen about mouth, tongue, teeth, everything. So now let's see about pharynx. The pharynx is a membrane lined cavity behind the nose and the mouth, connected through a esophagus. It serves as a path for the movement of food from the mouth to the esophagus. So pharynx is a small tube-like structures which is a cavity behind the nose and the mouth, and it is connected to the esophagus. So next let's see about esophagus, what it does. So esophagus or a food pipe is a muscular membrane canal about 22 centimeter in length. It contact food from pharynx to the stomach. Okay, so this is the pathway of movement of stomach from the pharynx or from the mouth cavity. It moves through a long tube, so only movements takes place in esophagus. So let's see about esophagus. So esophagus is commonly called as the food pipe. It's a long tube, you can see it in the diagram. So it's a long tube, and next comes the stomach. So next the food has to reach the stomach. So in the food stomach only grinding takes place. So before that in the esophagus no activity is done, only the movement takes place. So the movement are the product from the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the muscle walls of the alimentary canal. So here only it contracts and relaxes to move the food inwards into the stomach. Now let's see about the stomach. The stomach is a wide J shape. So you can see the shape, it will be somewhat slanting J shape. Muscular organ located between esophagus and the small intestine. So after the stomach or next to the stomach will be the small intestine. So before going to the small intestine, certain changes must be taken place in the stomach. So the food has to be converted into smaller smaller particles. So it will be a complex particle. So only esophagus will contract and relax to move the food materials, and after reaching the stomach, the gastric glands present in the stomach will make the food to change into complex smaller particles. So from complex it is changing into simpler material. So the gastric gland present inside the or inner wall of the stomach secrete the gastric juice. The gastric juice is colorless, highly acidic, containing mucus, hydrochloric acid, and enzymes called as the renin and pepsin. Okay, so these are the enzymes which is present in the gastric juice. So this juice makes the complex food into simpler food, and in the inactive pepsinogen is converted into active pepsin, which acts as a protein in the ingestion food. Okay, so hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria. Okay, so whenever food we eat, some microorganisms will be present. So these are killed by the hydrochloric acid which is present naturally in our gastric juice. Then so when we eat, these bacteria also enters into our mouth, but esophagus doesn't do any activity, so it just moves it inward. So after reaching the stomach only, these hydrochloric acid which is present in the gastric juice will grind it and kills it, and later the gastric juice and the churning of food in the stomach converts the bolus into a semi-digested food called as the chyme. The chyme moves into the small intestine. So next comes the small intestine. So when we say about small intestine, is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is longer coiled structures about 5 to 7 meter. It comprises three parts. So already I have told a small intestine has three parts, namely duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. So duodenum is a C-shaped structure, receives the bile ducts and pancreatic ducts. So here the duct which reaches the duodenum from will reaches the duodenum. So from the liver and from the pancreas, some bile duct is nothing but the tube like structures. Okay, the tubes which leads from various parts and enters the duodenum. So from the liver and the pancreas, the ducts are reaching the duodenum. Next comes the jejunum. So jejunum is a middle part of the small intestine, and it is a shorter region. The secretion of the small intestine in the intestinal juice which convert the enzymes sucrose, maltose, lactase, and lipase. So here only the enzyme activities is taking place. Next comes the ileum. So ileum forms the lower part of the small intestine and opens into the next will be the larger intestine. So it is the entry points of the larger intestine. Ileum is the longest part of the small intestine. It contains minute finger-like projection called as the villi. So where what does it means? They are the minute or small minute hair-like structures are present. So that is only called as the villi, where absorption of food takes place. So here this villi will absorb the food materials which is needed for the body. Approximately 4 millions of villi will be present in this ileum. There are internally each villi will contain minute blood capillaries and also their lactal tubes. So through this tubes only the wanted materials are absorbed by the body. So remaining we can see in the next class. Thank you.